Hey you guys, it's your girl Neicy, and tonight we're coming live from the Backyard in Port of Spain for the Indigenous Stars concert series. Tonight you're going to see a lot of talented singers, songwriters, poets, musicians touching the stage. So come on you guys, KVTV, we have a treat in store for you. It starts now. So I'm standing here with none other than the conscious lyricist himself. That's the nickname that has been given to you over the years. Mr. Naruki, who's also one of my mentors, but we'll save that story for another time. So he just came off stage, so I ran in the back to talk to him before he, How was the performance?
Yeah, the performance felt real good,
Young man, he too sits alone and lonely, abandoned by friend and company.
There's a real beautiful audience out there, and the sound system sounding good, so it's just vibes,
And you have this way that you, especially when you're performing live, that you capture the essence of the music.
Yes.
You take into consideration the message being relayed, the instrumentation. You have that live presence.
Yeah, well, the thing is, live music is always 100% better, because you're able to feel the as you say, the essence of the moment, right?
Yeah.
And you're able to communicate with your audience. You're able to command your band, right?
Yeah.
If you sing with a track, you just have to go with the flow, right?
Flow of it.
But live music is always far superior, and like I said, I had a great performance. The band sounds great, and
as the host would have mentioned earlier, he is a 10-time Indigenous charts #1 chart-topping artist.
That's right.
I think the only person, I could safely say the only person who has 10 #1s on the Indigenous charts. How does that make you feel?
It's a humbling experience because, music for me is not about becoming a superstar, it's about sending a message out there to the people, and, once I'm convinced that the message that I'm putting out there is touching lives, that's a great feeling,
Okay, well, we wish you best of luck with your continued positive influence in terms of entertainment, and look forward because he has a lot more in store, and he also has his own studio.
That's right.
So for you artists who are looking for that place that you could come and vibe and put out some positive music,
Yeah, man.
give them a little bit of the contact information.
Naruki is on Facebook, that's Nerukhi. I'm also on YouTube, Naruki, Nerukhi, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, Twitter @Naruki, and just jump on Google and type in Naruki, and a whole bunch of things just come up.
Blind, yet I am the witch. I must tell you, I find that rich. But whatever helps you sleep at night, think you're a good person and alright, delude yourself. Whatever helps you to sleep at night.
And tonight we're continuing. It's all about Indigenous stars at the Backyard. And behind every great event must be someone who's running up and down, making sure everything is on point. This is the man right here responsible for such a profound event tonight, Mr. Sheldon Manu.
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Hello, KVTV. Word out. Thanks for the work you're doing.
So are you proud of your event tonight?
Yes, I'm very proud, tired, and excited. There's some great performances. Excellent song system. I must commend the song system. Great performances, and I'm looking forward to two of my favorite performers coming up in this event later as well. So yeah, I'm all excited and hoping that we could actually create a buzz in Trinidad and Tobago to show people we have world-class talent here, and they need to get more exposure in all forms of media, whether it be print, especially radio and television. So that's our drive.
Okay, what do you think are some of the obstacles that keeping them from, as you said, they need more exposure? What do you think is preventing that?
Well, I know what I think. What I know is preventing it is the Broadcasters Association of Trinidad and Tobago and their foolish mandate and not understanding how you can develop or use your creative sector to bring in GDP into the country, and their foolishness of believing the foreign thing is better. That's
especially with the present state of the economy. You know, I think that they could venture into different, you know, the fashion industry, the film, the creative entertainment.
Creative sector is the second income earning industry in planet Earth. It is oil and gas is number 5. You see what's going on with oil and gas right now. People need something to get their minds away from all the frustration. Entertainment and musical and vocal oral arts is the thing, is the key, and it all intertwines. So music is used in movies, so all of it intertwined in fashion and everything. So that's
and
it.
it's always going to be relevant because people need entertainment. You know, I'm really proud of the turnout here tonight. You know, the support local team is increasing.
Yes, and it's a lot of factors. It's a lot of people because Indigenous movement, we move from the ground. So we rally on a personalized level, explaining to people what we're about. So we have one-on-one meetings, and we tell people this is what we're about, where you can fit in, and how we operate. Like when we have an event like this, and artists, we always urge artists to come out and support other artists. Don't matter what form of music you do. If you're a rap man, go to a rock show, go to a chutney show, whatever. Same thing. So whatever. And the artists that come to support will be the artists that we have in our next show. So we already have our next show planned, which will be in around August, September. Would be a tribute to Ras Shorty, so Indigenous artists doing Ras Shorty songs, as well as all his children. So that's what we're aiming at.
Hey, I hear a song, a whip coming down. I still hearing voices bawling. Them say, bring down the drum in the rhythm and low tonight, bring back the culture.
So I'm standing here with local reggae sensation Raslet, who's also been making some serious waves in the international market. How was your performance tonight?
Real great. But before I get into that, I would like to say greetings, blessed love to the people of the world, Trinidad and Tobago. You know, I love you all bad. You know, yes.
I always admire your humility to do the music that you've been doing, give that positive insight and still remain so calm and humble. You're getting the aura. But back to the performance, how was it tonight?
I love it bad. Yeah, you know, tonight was really an exception, but just as all the rest of the performance and it carried the energy with it.
Yeah,
you know, and that is what make it great and give her the feeling that I get the good feeling.
And tonight is all about the Indigenous stars. And how has your experience been thus far with the team?
Indigenous?
Yes.
Yeah, well, Indigenous is a driving force. Yeah, you know, Indigenous help us in many different ways than one. You know, first to begin, it give our music a chance to be played. And they even have what you call the local chart with include all different genres of music, you know, and if your music not good, it won't play on Indigenous, and to reach on the chart especially. And up to this time, present time, all those who get under the wings of Indigenous experience the warmness and experience that welcome, that love that Indigenous give.
And it also encourages that artists to press forward and to grow and to mold your craft.
Yes.
And talking about the Indigenous charts, what number are you up to right now in number ones?
Well, I had about 5 number ones.
5 number ones. So it's safe to say that you're trying to go behind a rookie to take over his reign?
No, you see, it's not a competition literally, you know, because my art form more or less is to inspire and educate, and that is what it's really doing, you know.
But sometimes the competition, it might be a little good because of the fact that it helps to, you know, make you stay on top of your game. You know?
Well, literally speaking, no, I don't look at the competition.
You don't look at
no,
that?
I don't look at the competition.
Well, to each their own. So we want to tell you, keep up the good work, continue pushing positive music and giving, you know, the youth especially, that insight and that message to come out and be the best version of themselves that they can be.
Sex. It's not that good. Especially where children are concerned. Babies came in plain, they say. One kiss, you're pregnant right away.
So my KVTV viewers, you know this face. This is Miss Juliet Robbins, our very own TV presenter and the host of tonight. Are you performing, by the way?
No, not tonight. Not tonight.
No music?
No, not this evening at all. I'm the host, but I'm actually having my own concert.
Okay.
Right, and that's going to be on the 11th of June at Kaiso Blues Cafe. But I decided to exercise show a different side of me.
Multi-talented.
Right.
She sings, she plays the instrument, she's a TV host, she's a radio announcer. What don't you do?
I try lots of things.
I think that's the creative nature of us.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we
do. To venture into different avenues.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
And you need to take a look at the fashion. You know, Miss Fashionista,
Yeah.
herself, makeup,
Were you too?
always on point. No, this is all about you. This is all about you. So we're gonna let her get back to hosting because we have a lot more in store for you guys. This is the Indigenous Stars at the Barrackyard. Stay tuned.
Beautiful princess, welcome. It is It is incredible, consumable, my love medicine unforgettable.
So chilling with me is none other than AK Collab, aka Trevor G, who's responsible for
Unified the band.
they just performed, and you know, y'all brought this nice calming energy with, of course, a positive vibes. How was that performance?
It was really good working with some guys who are professional musicians, and we connected well in a short space of time.
What I always want to know is it hard to sing and play an instrument?
Yes, it is a little challenging. What I learned from one person is that you need to make one, either the voice or the instrument, second nature. So you focus on one more. Yeah, and sometimes I have to interchange because sometimes I have to focus more on my voice and sometimes I may focus more on my instrument. So it's just strike that balance all the time.
I thought I knew you, but no. Only a fool can say, at least that's my belief.
And tonight is all about the Indigenous Stars, and I'm here with two of Indigenous well-known artists, Nzinga and Curious Ringo, the beautiful and talented songstress. She touched the stage earlier. You all saw that performance, touching, emotional, and always positive vibe. How was the performance?
Well, it was very scary, but it was also very therapeutic.
I see that you use your music as a way of getting that energy out, that emotion. How has that been?
Well, it's been a discovery so far, especially for the new year, because I haven't been able to unearth a lot of my negative emotions before, but so far it's been good and the audience seemed to like it, so I'll keep it up.
Yes, we enjoyed. And the rhapsody genius himself, Curious Ringo, my dear, how has the music journey been thus far?
It's been great in God's name. You know, I've given thanks for everything and all the fans that supported. It's just a journey, and you know, I'm curious to see what we bring forth.
He is curious to see. He keep trying, you know, the lingo. And so I see y'all this vibes and chilling. Some of the other artists still to touch his stage. What y'all think of the actual Indigenous movement, what it represents?
Great, I'm very happy about it. I love the fact that we are all of different genres.
Yeah.
I think that Trinidad and Tobago, I was just telling Curious that before you came, that I think Trinidad and Tobago is like a Kalaloo in its own way it is.
Yeah.
And I feel why would you choose one thing when you could have this variety at your fingertips? And that's what I love about Indigenous.
And as the popular saying goes, variety is the spice of life. So, Curious, what are your thoughts?
I do think it's an honor to be amongst such stars as yourself, you know. I enjoying the vibes. I have not performed yet, but I enjoying the vibes, just like a fan.
Well, stay tuned. We already saw the beautiful songstress, and Curious is going to change the vibe but give us that energy of the night. This is Neicy, KVTV, Indigenous Stars at the Barracks Yard.
I already on the ground and I don't want to get up and fight and all kind of thing. But the way you're making this thing out to be, that you too good for me, I done. God knows I'm fed up. Whenever I see you, my spirit dances, but you always put a stop to my advances, and the fools that hurt you keep getting second chances.
So we're standing here with none other than talented musician and vocalist Darren Elise. Did I get it right?
Elise, yeah.
Elise, right. So you just came off the stage with your band, Darren Elise and Band.
Correct.
How was that performance?
That was vibes. That was real vibes. I really enjoyed myself now.
He had us interacting. You know, he brought us into the performance because we were singing. I felt like I was, you know, a little backup vocalist.
That's part of the plan. You see, a lot of people do like to involve the audience too much. They just like to sing the thing, say 2 words, and then leave them just so. It's a family. Once you're on stage, it's a family, you know?
It's a unity.
That's right.
So, how long have you been doing music and a part of the Indigenous family?
I've been part of the Indigenous family for, you could say, 2 years or so.
Okay.
But in terms of music, I've been doing it for the past 23 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations is in order. he got me speechless. 23 years. Veteran. So I can honestly say I have the love and passion for it. To be consistent for the past 23 years,
it's a part of me.
It's a part of you.
It's part of my essence,
so
yes.
Where do you see Darren, Elise and Band in the next 2 to 3 years?
We'll be naming a couple households outside of Trinidad and Tobago, and well, in the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, and as well as the region. Okay. You know, because we'll be bringing a message that people neglecting badly. We need a rootsy. We need to get back to the roots.
Yeah.
You know, we need to get back to the essence of us that makes us Caribbean. You know, the love,
peace, unity, the strength.
The brotherhood and the strength. That's right.
And is the pan the only instrument you play?
I can also play quattro. I know, well, you see me playing the tenor pan, but I can play every pan within a conventional steel band. Okay. Any instrument you put me in front of, give me a little bit of time and I will. Yeah, you know. So
I guess that's the musician in him. Thank you guys for viewing. It's your girl Neicy. This has been the Indigenous Stars at the Barracks Yard in Port of Spain. Stay tuned, we have a lot more in store for you. Keep on supporting local and enjoying good, positive music.